I have a very fun package that I got a couple days ago now, and I really need to get it open, but I wanted to share it with you guys too while I do it. So let me get a knife and let's do an unboxing. So this is from Rogue Valley Roses. So I'm sure you can guess what it is. And I ordered these, gosh, it was like back in January, maybe even. Because it was when I first did my very first seed order that I ordered these as well. But they don't actually send them out until it's okay to plant them in your area. And quite honestly, it still isn't quite time to plant them here, even though it is technically past our last frost date, average last frost date, which is May 15th, and it is May 19th, I believe, today. Oh my gosh, you guys, I didn't think that they'd actually look like anything, but can you see? One of them has a rose already. Oh my goodness. Well, this is very exciting. In fact, they have all not flowered out, but oh, and there's more. There's more roses actually in bloom. I was thinking they were going to look like sticks and not look like very much at all, but here we go. They are packaged beautifully, but it has been a few days since I got them, so they desperately are needing some light, clearly. Let's see here. What is the best way to get these guys out of here? All right. First one. I'm going to say, oh my goodness, they aren't labeled. This is going to be terrible. One of them is going to be a mystery rose. One of them? No, I have two mystery roses. And basically, when you order a certain number of roses, they will put in these mystery roses. And they are not labeled. They're roses that literally they don't know what they are. So they just give them to you for free. And you get to find out what they are when they bloom. Or, I mean, I guess really you never know what they are. You just kind of make a guess. But they are labeled. The ones that are labeled correctly. So I got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 roses plus the 2 mystery roses. All right, you know what? I'm going to pull these all out of the box first, and then we can look at what they are. All right. Now let's see if we can unwrap them. These guys are, as I recall, own root roses, which means that they are not on rootstock. And sometimes that's a good thing, a better thing for roses. Sometimes it's not. Sometimes it's better to have it on graft stock, which most of the roses that you get like at a big box store or even at most nurseries are going to be on graft stock. And that will just make it, less susceptible to certain kinds of diseases and that sort of thing. However, if your rose ever dies all the completely back, whatever comes up from the rootstock is going to be whatever that rootstock rose is, not the rose that you originally purchased. Whereas with a own root rose, if it dies all the way back to the roots and comes back, it'll come back as it's supposed to with whatever rose that you actually purchased. So this happens to be one of the mystery roses. So we will not know what it looks like or if ever what it is until ever, actually. So I'm going to leave the plastic on, I think, but it, as you can see, it is all completely leafed out already and raring to go, which is exciting. All right, let's see what this guy is. This guy is Duchesse de Montebello. It is a zone 5 through 9, has very strong fragrance. The bloom type is very fully double, and it is the class Gallica. So I will put pictures up on the screen of what these should look like when they bloom. But actually, what I should do is at least be able to tell you what color they will be, the ones that aren't clearly showing what color they will be. All right, so the Duchessa de Montebello. Duchessa? I think that's how you'd say it. Anyway, Duchess de Montebello. It's going to be light pink, and it is fully double bloom. It is good to zone 4, and it is a shrub, so it grows 4 to 5 feet tall. And all of the roses that I picked were, besides being okay for a zone 5B, is that they all have really high rebloom rates as well as fairly strong fragrance. Those were kind of the two big things that I really wanted. So that is our second rose. The only problem with the mystery roses is that it's possible, because even they don't know what they are. They literally have just gotten, the labels have fallen out and they don't know what it is. I imagine they could take a good guess if they let it bloom, but I don't know. They just don't do that. Anyway, the problem is for somebody in a low zone like I am, it's possible that it could be a rose that doesn't survive in our zone, but it's a risk I take. They're free, doesn't really matter. Okay, this one is Awakening, and this one's going to be a very light pink, 3.5-inch size blooms, fully double. This one is actually a climber. Oh, and it has little buds. Oh, yay. So I will have to find a place to put that. Actually, I don't know where any of these are going at the moment. Let's see what else. Awakening climber. So yeah, 8 to 10 feet. All right, what is this guy? This guy is Madame Plantier. And Madame Plantier is a dark purple, white and cream mixed bloom, 3-inch bloom, fully double. This can also be a climber, or it also can be grown as a shrub. It just requires more pruning, I imagine, but it can get 10 to 15 feet tall. It is zone 4 to 9, and it is mostly thornless, which is nice. Let's try this guy. See y'all. This is Carefree Beauty. And Carefree Beauty is going to be medium pink. It's a shrub, 4-inch blooms, semi-double, zone 4 to 9, and grows 4 to 5 feet tall. This one clearly is going to be a pink purple. Oh my goodness, it smells amazing. I wonder if this is the Chintimony purple, because it is supposed to have an intoxicating fragrance. It is. No, this is Louis Guimard. Louis Guimard. And it is going to have 3.5-inch blooms, very full double, 4 to 5 feet tall, and zone 5 to 9. So pretty. And smells amazing. All right, next let's do this white guy here. So when I ordered back in the winter, I was sad to find out that I don't have very many options for roses being in this zone, at least not from Rogue Valley. Maybe there's other roses companies that have roses that do better in colder temperatures. This one is New Dawn. Clearly it is white. Oh, actually, it says it's supposed to be white pink. They're light pink. This is very white. Maybe I looked up the wrong one. Well, it is a climber, 15 to 20 feet, zone 5 to 9. Hybrid tea. That does not look like a hybrid tea type bloom. All right, I'm going to look that one up again. But that is New Dawn. Anyway, so there weren't as many options as I had hoped. And it meant like one of my favorite colors of roses are like the apricot-y colors. And either they didn't have them in stock, which they didn't have a lot in stock when I was looking, or they just didn't have any in that color scheme that are okay for our zone, which was sad. So I might have to go do a little more searching for, because most of these are purple and pinks. I didn't even get a red. All right, this guy is the Chintimony Purple. It is looking quite healthy and happy. Doesn't look like there's any buds on him yet, but that's okay. That one is going to be a deep purple. I actually couldn't find much information on it. Even Rogue Valley Roses on their page for it didn't have very much other than it's a zone 5 to 9 and it's a shrub type rose. Back here. This is Reine Victoria, Queen Victoria. So this one is also called AKA the Shell Rose. It's a really dark pink. It'll get 6 to 8 feet tall in zones 5 to 9. And I guess this must be my other mystery rose. Yeah, definitely a mystery rose because it doesn't have a tag at all. But that it makes sense that this is the other mystery rose. So these are all of my roses. Hey guys, so I had to fill an update to my roses because I didn't turn my microphone on when I filmed the last little bit. So I thought, you know what? I will just do a little update and finish what I was saying. So these are how they are looking right now. They definitely, some of them lost a lot of leaves. However, they sat through a couple of very cold nights right out of the box. And then they have had to deal with some major windstorms. Granted, I have kept them in this box and back kind of in the corner on the porch here, so they haven't had a huge amount of wind damage, thankfully. They've had some protection. But it's definitely also putting out new growth here, you can see, and it's looking good. So the paperwork that they sent along with the roses did definitely say they're probably not going to look great. There's going to be yellow leaves, brown leaves, broken branches because of shipping, and you also are not supposed to transplant them right away. You need to give them a couple of weeks to get over the shipping shock before you transplant them, which is good since I still don't know where I'm putting them. But I thought I would at least get them out of their bags. We've definitely got some good roots going on here now, and I do need to figure out where to put them. But and then the other thing that they said is when you transplant these, you are not supposed to fertilize them for the first year, which kind of surprised me, but I will follow their rules. But yeah, they're actually looking pretty darn good. And that like they immediately wanted you to put them outside. So even though we had cold days and all this wind, they said the paperwork says that roses do really poorly inside, and so it's better to just put them right outside. So I did, and like I said, they all survived for sure, and are definitely starting to put off new little bits of growth, which I'm excited for. So next thing, of course, is trying to figure out where we are going to put them. This got a little tangled. And yeah, I still haven't figured that out yet. But we will figure it out, and I will let you know when, actually, I'll probably bring you along when we do finally transplant them. But anyway, I just wanted to finish up this video, give you guys a little update, and I will see you next time. Bye.